Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, the Ukrainians are celebrating, and I think they have a reason to do so. And that is because they, according to them, blew up a number of Kadyrovites or Kadyrovites, those being the Chechen fighters under the protection, guidance and leadership of their fearless leader, Kadyrov. So let's see what happened here. So this article comes from an Ukrainian source, so just be mindful of that. Ukrinform, and it is from today, the 25th of October 2022. This is the title. Kadyrovites base destroyed in Kherson region. 40 killed, 60 injured. Last night, the armed forces of Ukraine destroyed the base of the so-called Kadyrov's men, who had evacuated to the left bank of the Dnieper in the Kherson region. So the relevant statement was made by Kherson Regional Council member excusez-moi, Serhiy Klan on Facebook, and I'm quoting, "The Kadyrovites moved to the left bank and could not help but take selfies and post them. Last night their base was destroyed by the armed forces of Ukraine," Klan wrote. In the commentary to Freedom TV channel, Klan explained that the Kadyrovites had moved to the left bank of the Dnieper River, from Kherson, accommodated in one of the buildings, and started to take selfies and post them on social media. Great. And I'm quoting, "Thanks to TikTok, they disclosed their location on their own. Our forces had only to engage a target," Klan added. Reportedly, about 40 Kadyrovites were killed and 60 seriously injured. A reminder that the armed forces of Ukraine have liberated more than 90 settlements from Russian invaders in the Kherson region. Stabilization measures are now underway within the deoccupied areas. So, maybe those people were just going home and being done with the war. But yeah, that's stupid if that's accurate. Take selfies and then post them. You obviously will disclose your location in a second or answer phone calls. Remember a while ago when it was the war in Chechnya, I think, it was a guy in a Chechen leader who was eliminated by the Russian army in the same way, but not through Facebook. It was through a phone call. And the Americans did the same thing with some terrorists, called them, or someone else called them, got their coordinates and blew them up, according to them. So 40 killed, 60 injured. But I will have another video made on some statements made by Kadyrov himself, and not regarding this incident, but regarding the Russian losses on the front. And his statements, let's put it mildly, are a little bit extreme. Extreme in a way that he, this would be the second time he expresses this kind of views regarding indiscriminate, destruction of civilians and civilian infrastructure with weapons of mass destruction. Now, that would just get him into the same level with actually with one US president who actually did it. So Kadyrov doesn't have the capabilities, but if he would have the capability of using any kind of weapons of mass destruction, he might use them yesterday. But hey, that's why sometimes I wonder how some people on this planet who they are over there, it's not like they're not, they exist, they couldn't get their nail on any weapon of mass destruction. This is very strange to me. It's very, very strange to me that no group, extremist group or terrorist group was able to, besides hijacking the planes, but to create or buy or take over some I don't know, weapons of mass destruction and simply detonate them somewhere. It is very strange to me. And when they tell me that, hey, and I don't believe that these guys are just, how should I put it, very well kept down and under supervision, and secret services or whatever they are operate the Green Berets and all this and take them out before they're able to even do anything like that. Could be. Probably monitoring is so advanced that you have no chance to even communicate with someone regarding, trying to commit such a crime, or at least acquire the possibility of committing such a crime. And it's just strange. And on the other hand, you don't even need, if you really look back in history, events, you don't even need a really military grade weapon to cause a lot of destruction and all that. It's we had here in the United States, well, you know what I mean, they had here, Timothy McVeigh, he did a job on some civilians and FBI agents and families and all that. So he blew up a whole building. And that was a one guy with another guy, I think accomplice or something. So how many of those guys could be, and we don't even obviously know about them. And here, which you might not hear them expressing this kind of views, but you have overseas that pretty much, if you go in certain big areas of this planet, you have people who would have not a flinch in doing very, very, how should I put it, engage in destruction, not like McVeigh or no. So it's good that they don't have it, or at least they don't even threaten to do it. This guy, Kadyrov, I think if he would have it, have a possibility, and let's see, he wouldn't be, nobody would be able to stop him, I think he would talk about it every 5 minutes. But usually when someone talks about something, that means he's not really going to use it. But the second time when he's talking something like mass destruction, and I don't know if these guys here will take care of him in a way that they took care of, put it this way, Gaddafi. Oh no, it was an uprising. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. Post some pictures on Instagram and TikTok, and then see where that gets you, it seems like. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.